Taurus, what's good with y'all? My Taurians. See what we got going on for my Taurus today. Spirits, angels, guides, what message do you have for my Taurus during this mid-month of February 2021? Your planet fell out. Venus, attraction, love, loyalty. Some of you. What's going on for my Tauruses? You need to enjoy something. You need to cherish something. I see it could be a Capricorn in the mix as well. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini you're dealing with as well. A lot of fourth house energy. Okay. So, you need to cherish dedication to achieve what makes you feel secure, right? Enjoy focusing on support, but then charm, art, beauty are the way to result from the rules imposed from your home base and your family. So learn how to, I'm gonna teach y'all something. If y'all need help with finessing, learn how to finesse somebody, right? I feel like you need to finesse your job or whatever this home situation is that you need some support with. If you feel like you don't want to get to a point where you need somebody help to where you just need it and you're begging for it, just finesse it. But be careful with the way you attract like your money situations regarding your home as well, because I feel like you guys aren't really paying attention to all the support that's around you, right? Now, what's going on with my Taurians? Some of you guys are in love with a Capricorn. Not all of you. I see somebody's in love with a Capricorn. Somebody's in love with a Capricorn. Spirit messages do you have for my Taurians? My Taurians. My bulls of the zodiac. What's going on for my Taurians? Okay. So you guys could be in a process of coming apart from somebody that you love, or you separated from somebody that you love in the past. That you're very much, you see it for what it is. There was a lack of commitment, some of you, but also something's moving at a very slow and steady pace for my Taurians. Very slow and steady pace. What is, yeah, you like the details about what you don't know, but it's like you know where you're going, but you just don't know how you're gonna get there. Also, there's a lot of slow and steadiness with what you haven't learned yet. Whatever you came apart from, I feel like there was a lack of commitment because of it. Some of you. But also, it's like the slow and steady progression of not knowing everything. You should know everything. Yeah, you definitely weren't in it by yourself. I'm seeing that for sure. What is this? I see like lack of details on how to express something, but also a lack of knowledge on like a home situation or where you're going that you're not by yourself in, but you're aware that like all this is da 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 da. All these feelings of like ghosting something and being happy. Some of you, not all of you, just chill out. What's going on with my Taurians? What's going on with my Taurians? You guys do not have all the details on something. Some of you guys feel lost regarding a lack of commitment. Some of you guys want to go to school, don't know how you're going to get there. Don't worry about that. I feel like it's time for you to work on your home situation. I feel that's what you've been trying to manifest anyway. It's like it's clear that you need to give something a rest so that you can really clean up your act or clean up what you have in these thoughts of yours, right? I feel like it was communication that brought you to a closer understanding about change. That was going to happen anyway, right? So, yeah. Something's very clear about the peace in your life and how you can really do well to like change up certain things so that it can become more pure. Pure. Pure, pure, pure. That's a word I haven't used in a while. Pure. Pure. What we got going on with my Taurians? Signs and reminders from your past about transformations, communications, changes, space, so that you can love yourself. I see friendship and union coming toward you in the future. That could be the support that you're going to get. It's going to change for how you communicate, honestly. But watch out how sometimes you don't see where somebody else is coming from in certain situations. Be able to always keep an open mind with other individuals. I feel like once you learn to accept yourself, these signs and reminders will bring a new friend in your life or a new person for you. So, spirits, angels, guides, what messages do you have for my Taurians? What messages do you have for my Taurians? What message do you have for my Taurians? Gotta quit slouching. What message do you have for my Taurians? What message do you have for my Taurians? What message do you have for my Taurians? I'm going to shuffle these 3 times. What message do you have for my Taurians, Spirit? What messages do you have for my Taurians? Nice to meet you. Taurians. Wow, you guys are defensive towards your past. I feel like there's new ways of expressing yourself. But also, with this Queen of Swords, you could have had a very terrible conversation with somebody, or somebody could have said something that when you guys fell apart, that's what you're still defensive about, or you were defensive about, like not being with somebody, whatever this is. It's like a new way of speaking about like things that you don't nurture in certain situations, but still trying to figure out like if you want to stay or do you want to go. And I feel like if that's the case, I feel like there's a lack of a new beginning because you're no longer holding back in regards to a certain connection. But I also see another connection coming into your future. Some of you guys aren't nurturing this connection, and I feel like a lot of this is going to be the reason why you and somebody else falls apart. Some of you, but that can't be the only thing. So we're going to also keep this rolling. There was something that you were going through in your past that made you a little reactive and made you feel like you had to either pick a partner or pick where you want to go in your life. And I feel like this is a lot of things that's lowering your libido for some of you, or like lowering your ambition to do something new regarding connections. It's like you're ready to put something on pause altogether. This is you feeling like you shouldn't have to baby a certain situation. You shouldn't have to go out your way to, hey, this is what we need to do. And this is, I feel that. But also, somebody could have apologized. You still trying to figure out like if you want to pick a partner. Um, the other person isn't really going to do it for you. So, but that's just what I'm seeing. Bottom of the day, you guys have this fog that was lifted over your shoulders about like a certain lover connection that you still haven't moved on from yet. So let's just keep this going, right? You guys are either trying to pick a partner or trying to pick where you want to go in life. It's like you're trying to pick a new beginning, but it's like the beginning that you want isn't being picked. It's like you're not taking initiative on this whole situation. Why would you? I feel like you're trying not to start a connection. You don't want to start a new connection. Why should you? You shouldn't have to start a new connection. But let's get more into this. Some of you guys are having issues with your kids. They're very much in their feelings with you. What messages do you have for my Taurians? What message do you have for my Taurian spirit, angels, guides? What message do you have for my Taurians? Okay. You don't know if you should end a situation. It's a relationship for some of you. Some of you, it's like contracts or tied together resources, like codependent situations that you feel like you need to work together with other people, whether that be an apartment, whether that be a contract, or whatever this is. Some of you guys feel like something was a missed opportunity that you're done waiting for in regards to something that you feel betrayed by or very hurt by, and I feel like you're just not having that conversation in the future, or you're going back towards something. You're not moving forward. You're going back towards a lack of support because you feel hurt. For some of you, guys feel strongly connected to somebody, but there's a lot of fear and anxiety about like not taking the initiative of like no longer holding back regarding a relationship. I'm seeing that as well. You guys don't know if you should end something or if you should move or whatever this is. A lot of this is you've been trying to let go of certain things in your life that are toxic for you, either that be sex, habits, drugs, people, whatever the fuck. I feel like you guys are really having that on your mind. I feel like things is going to balance out in your favor. I feel like you guys are going back to an old relationship for some of you guys. Some of you. I'm not saying all of you. But you have this fear of something being taken from you or you not getting what you put into a situation back to you. And a lot of this is people see that you just can't walk away. People see that you feel stuck in some type of situation. You're hoping that you still can have a decision on like a certain person or like your sibling, somebody you grew up with, or your mate, this person in your life who you really have a lot of strong feelings for, but it's not allowing you to change who you are regarding these life-changing decisions about like find a new way to express yourself. I feel like you're holding yourself back so that you don't get on somebody's nerves or piss somebody off. I'm gonna keep it real with you. And it seems as though this strong way of feeling about like that's not what I want. That's what I wanted. That's what is making you feel unsupported or is making you feel like you don't want to wait for something. So I feel like you guys have a lot of anxiety about like should you end something or should you not? Or it's like something was also kept very quiet. Some of you guys are dealing with a Cancer. I see Capricorn. Um, it's as though you don't want to keep trying. You know, you don't want to keep trying with your past. And you don't want to work together on a load that you're gonna have to carry anyway. It seems like it's gonna make it harder for you since you don't want to work with somebody. You're gonna make it harder for yourself because you're being stubborn. I shouldn't have to deal with that person. You're gonna make it harder for yourself. You are. This is gonna be very harder for you because you don't feel like you should negotiate with somebody that you're done trying with. Chill out. All right. But also, this is making it harder for you because you won't ask for help as well. Even if you're not dealing with somebody, I feel like you're not asking for help. This is making it harder for you. There's a lot more of a burden that you're carrying because of that. A lot of this is in regards to fairness. So you going back towards something that is fair. A lot of you guys are not having a conversation regarding legal matters or something that you're tied to that you feel like you shouldn't have to. You guys don't know if you should file for something or if something's going to be filed on you for some of you, or if you should end a certain situation or just move forward. I feel like a lot of this is you guys wanting to keep what's yours. You want to keep what's yours. You don't want to have to put more effort into a certain situation, but you have a lot of anxiety because it's like you're trying to release something that's toxic in your life, you know? And a lot of this it's lowering your libido for some of y'all. Like some of y'all don't even want to have sex because of this. It's like you're not taking initiative on being greedy regarding a relationship. It's like you don't feel like you have the right to for some of you. But also, you know, something you're not letting change you is making judgments about like new ways of expression. You know, you can't cut something off, but it's changing your life and it's making you have these new ways of feeling because of it. Which I'm not mad at. I feel like somebody can be apologizing for the way they changed your life, but I feel like it's still not changing you, or this person hasn't really changed all the way. Some of you guys are dealing with a Scorpio. I see a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio for sure. Some of you guys are hoping that you can have a connection, or you can still decide on how you feel. Some of you guys are very closely tied to somebody that you really just like. You hope that y'all can be together because everybody sees that you haven't walked away yet. You have not walked away. You can't sit here and tell me that you have, or you're not in this place of feeling happy, and people notice that. People notice how you've been feeling with all this fear and all this anxiety about not being able to take initiative on not putting into a situation regarding a relationship. Some of you. That's all I'm saying. But what it is you know, you came apart from somebody that you had a lack of commitment with, but you felt like you was in it by yourself when you wasn't. You know, cherish the whole situation, right? You didn't have the details on what was being done, but it feels like you're aware now. And if that's the case, it feels like something's happening at a very slow pace that you haven't learned from, but you're having a hard time really immersing yourself into. So I feel like you're just going to repeat the same mistake until you get it right. If it didn't work the first time, it ain't gonna work the second time. It's up to y'all. If you keep holding yourself back, I don't see another person gonna kiss your ass for it. I feel like they're gonna keep doing it unless you put a stop to it. I ain't gonna argue with y'all. Y'all have a nice day.